At least one person has been killed in a Ukrainian drone attack on Russia's southern city of Saratov. The governor says a local industrial facility has been damaged. Ukrainian media say an oil refinery is on fire. Kyiv has regularly targeted Russian energy facilities with drone attacks in the past months. Osama bin Javaid is in Moscow with more.
At least one person has been killed in this latest drone strike on the Saratov region southeast of Moscow. Interesting to see Russian drones are targeting more and deeper into Russian territory as they have been in the past, where previous attacks have been focused on the line of contact in the south and the western parts of Russia. This strike, according to Russian sources, it hit an industrial block. It is not yet clear whether the Ukrainian claims that it was a refinery are true. A number of people were wounded in the strike as well, and airport traffic was suspended. It comes as there has been renewed push ahead of the meeting which is going to be held between the presidents of Russia and the United States. There's been a lot of contact from Kremlin towards all of its partners, whether it's Brazil, South Africa, India, China, and other partners who have been instrumental in making sure that Russia does not, Russia's economy rather, does not falter because of all of these sanctions. There's a lot of hope here from Moscow, from various political leaders, that this is going to result in some sort of an agreement, not just on Ukraine, but also to help Russia's economy with bilateral contracts between the United States and Russia, and hoping for a renewed start. But all eyes on what the outcome of this meeting is going to be and whether it will be able to bring peace. Javaid, Al Jazeera, Moscow.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has rejected any suggestion of land concessions to Russia. It comes just a day after Trump said there could be some swapping of territories to end the conflict.
The answer to the Ukrainian territorial question is already in the constitution of Ukraine. No one will deviate from this, and no one will be able to. Ukrainians will not gift their land to the occupier.
Charles Stratford has more from Kyiv.
Following a meeting of national security advisors in the UK on Saturday, a meeting that we understand was called by the US and included US Vice President J.D. Vance, who is, we understand, on holiday in the UK at the moment. A joint statement was put out by various European countries, including Britain, France, Germany, Poland and Finland, and the European Commission, very much highlighting European fears that this potential meeting between Donald Trump and the Russian leader Vladimir Putin, that decisions could be made without their full consultation. The emphasis very much being that this is a war that is in Ukraine, but is in Europe too, and has huge potential ramifications for European security. The Ukrainians have endorsed this long-standing push by the US for a ceasefire. It is only the Russian leader so far who has pushed back against that. But Zelenskyy has thanked his European counterparts for their support, but insists still that there shall be absolutely, certainly in his mind at this stage, no seceding, no handing over of any of the occupied territories in the east or the south of Ukraine. Meanwhile, on the battlefields in the east, the Ukrainian military are saying that they have seen what they describe as a movement of a large number of troops and Russian forces from some of the southern regions that are occupied, areas like Berdyansk, that are being moved north to that flashpoint town of Pokrovsk, for example, that kind of area. Pokrovsk that has been fought over so heavily for the last year. And some of those troops, some of those tanks, some of that weaponry also being moved up towards the Zaporizhia region. The Ukrainian military also saying that they are concerned about the area of Kupiansk, around the town of Kupiansk, which is in the Kharkiv region. They're saying that they have seen a resumption of intense attacks by Russian forces in that area also. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Kyiv.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.